The arena is electric. The lights dim, the crowd holds its breath, and the announcer's voice cuts through the tension. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Walker! In that instant, under the blinding beams of the Mr. Olympia stage, a roar erupts. The mutant has arrived. With each step, the floor trembles as though the stage itself recognizes the presence of a man who is rewriting the future of bodybuilding. This is not just another competitor. This is a warrior forged for Olympia. Nick Walker's story is one inseparable from Olympia's legacy. For every champion, every legend immortalized with a sando, there was a moment where they first stood in these lights. For Nick, this moment wasn't about participation, it was about domination. He wasn't stepping into the arena to blend in. He came to stand out, to prove that the future of bodybuilding beats in his chest and flexes in his colossal frame. His journey here, however, was anything but easy. The Olympia stage doesn't reward comfort, it rewards sacrifice. Long before the cheers of thousands, Nick was battling in silence. Every rep, every meal, every hour of discipline was a brick in the road that led him to this very platform. While the world doubted, Nick dreamed. While others questioned if he had what it takes, he was building a physique that demanded belief. When he first appeared among the lineup of the world's greatest physiques, fans gasped. His density, his size, the freak factor, it was something that couldn't be ignored. Standing under Olympia's unforgiving lights. But Olympia is not won by muscle alone. It is won by presence, by aura, by the ability to silence the noise and command the stage. Nick Walker had that in abundance. Each pose was delivered like a thunderclap, each flex a statement to the judges and the crowd, I belong here. Fans chanted his name, rivals respected his rise, and the bodybuilding world knew. A new era was being written before their eyes. Yet Nick's relationship with Olympia has been more than victories and applause. It has been a test, a brutal gauntlet of setbacks, injuries, and doubts that would have broken lesser men. In 2023, a torn hamstring threatened to halt his march. Many feared the Mutant'S momentum had ended. But champions are not defined by their setbacks. They are defined by their comebacks. Nick returned stronger, his body rebuilt, his spirit unshaken, and his hunger for Olympia glory more ferocious than ever. The Arnold Classic victory in 2021 was the first sign that Nick Walker was destined for greatness. But Olympia was always the goal. The Sando is not just a trophy, it is bodybuilding's holy grail. Every meal he eats, every rep he grinds, every sacrifice he makes, it all points toward one stage, one title, one destiny. Olympia is the heartbeat of Nick Walker's mission. What makes him different is not just the freakish muscle, but the mindset behind it. Nick approaches this sport with a singular obsession, to be Mr. Olympia. His training is not casual, it is war. His nutrition is not a routine, it is a strategy. Every choice, every moment of his life is calculated toward perfection under those bright lights. The mutant doesn't prepare for shows, he prepares for Olympia. And the fans know it. When Nick steps on stage, the energy shifts. The crowd's roar is different, heavier, fueled by the belief that they are witnessing the rise of the sport's next great icon.
Olympia thrives on these moments, when a man transforms from a contender into a legend. Nick Walker is in that transformation, carving his place in bodybuilding's immortal lineage. But Olympia is a mountain few conquer. Legends like Schwarzenegger, Coleman, Heath, they became more than men, they became monuments. For Nick Walker, the climb is steep, the competition fierce. Yet with each showing, each pose, he pushes closer to the summit. He has already proven he can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world. The question that echoes now is not if he will win Olympia, but when. Nick's story resonates because it mirrors the very essence of bodybuilding. It is not a tale of perfection handed down, but of resilience, obsession, and sacrifice. Olympia is where dreams and nightmares collide, where the brightest lights expose every flaw. Yet Nick Walker thrives in that spotlight. He doesn't shrink beneath it, he grows, becoming larger than life, embodying the spirit of the competition itself. Every year, as the Olympia stage is set, anticipation builds. Fans wonder, will this be the year the mutant claims the Sando? Will this be the night when Nick Walker ascends from fan favorite to champion, his name etched alongside the greatest of all time? The tension is real, the energy palpable. Because everyone knows, Nick Walker isn't just here to compete. He is here to conquer. And so, as the lights blaze once more and the music swells, Nick Walker steps forward. The crowd rises to their feet, their voices shaking the arena. The judges watch, pens poised, as the mutant flexes with fury and precision. This is Olympia. This is destiny. And this is the story of a man built not for ordinary life, but for greatness on bodybuilding's grandest stage. Nick Walker, the mutant, is not chasing Olympia. He is becoming Olympia. And one day soon, when the dust settles and the Sando is lifted high, the world will know that they were watching the rise of a legend.